Hello, hello. I hope you are having an amazing day so far. It is Coach Tresetta here again, and I am excited to dive into another productivity topic with you on today. But before we get into today's topic, do me a favor, like and share this broadcast so as many people as possible can see this, because I guarantee you we all could use a little bit more productivity in our lives. And today we're going to be talking about mastering your day. We're going to be really diving into creating a productive morning routine. So definitely want to share this out. So like, share, or tag someone who you think needs to hear this topic on today. So we're going to really do a deep dive into the importance of having a morning routine and how it sets the stage for a very productive and balanced day. So, if you are the type of person who you regularly or have on a consistent basis ever woken up still feeling like you're rushed, feeling like the day is starting off chaotic, and it really kind of ends up setting this negative tone for your day. If that is you, then you're in the right place. And let me tell you, you are not alone. I say this all the time, but you are not alone. There is nothing new under the sun. So there are many of us, myself included, face this issue or have faced this issue. The thing that was a game changer for me was creating a morning routine that set the tone for my day, right? So the good news is here that you too can craft a morning routine that is going to change everything for you and how your day goes, right? So let's go ahead and dive into it. The first hour of your day is often referred to as the golden hour, right? And it's because how you spend the first hour of your day, those waking moments of your day, can really have a significant impact on your mindset and your productivity for the rest of the day. Here's why. Right? I already said it sets the tone for your day. So the way that you start your day often really kind of sets the tone for how the rest of your day is going to follow. So if you begin your day with a positive and productive mindset, you're much more likely to be able to maintain that kind of attitude throughout the day. However, on the flip side, if you start your day in a lot of chaos and a lot of like missteps or things kind of going wrong, that can, if you don't have the ugh, if you don't have the right mindset, that can also set the tone for your day where you have a less productive day and kind of a frustrating day, right? Also, mindfulness, right? The first hour of your day is an opportunity, right? It's an opportunity for you to be intentional about the day ahead. You can take just a few moments. It doesn't take a long time, but you can just take a few moments of mindfulness to set some really clear intentions, set some really clear goals, and prioritize what needs to be accomplished for your day. Um, it also can help to reduce stress, right? If you start your day in a very calm manner, without rushing, without all of the stress, right? Then um, you can have a much more positive experience in your day. When you wake up and immediately start diving into work or have to deal with some sort of stressors, that can set the tone for the day to be a very stressful day, right? So don't be digging into that email as soon as you wake up. Don't be reaching for your phone to check social media first thing as soon as you wake up. You want to do things, you want to set the tone for your day by being very intentional with mindfulness, right? The first hour of your day is often when you have the most energy and the most focus, right? Because you've kind of done this overnight reset. And so by dedicating this time of your day to your most important tasks or projects, you can really make significant progress and set the tone for a very productive day, right? So you can get a productivity boost by utilizing that golden hour for the things that are most important. And the whole reason we're even having this conversation is because when you have a consistent morning routine, you can be reassured that your day is going to be streamlined, right? You can know what to expect the first part of your day. And a morning routine can provide structure to your day and kind of this sense of control. So you are kind of like seizing the day, right? Like you're taking the reins and you are determining what kind of day you're going to have. The another thing too, the first hour is really a great time for you to do things like practice some sort of self-care, right? So exercise, meditate, or just have a healthy breakfast. You can also use the time for learning activities, right? Something that's going to invest in you. So, reading, doing online courses, or watching educational YouTube videos, doing something else that really can expand your knowledge is a great, the morning, first thing in the morning is a really great time for you to do that. Also, by having a morning routine, you don't have to make decisions, these micro decisions about your day first thing in the morning. When you have to make too many decisions very early in the morning, it can start to lead to decision fatigue later in the day. So having that routine reduces the number of decisions that you need to make, therefore reducing the chances of decision fatigue happening really early in your day, right? So, in order to make the most of your first hour, well, before I do that, how many of you, let me know in the comments if you already have a morning routine, right? If you've already started doing a morning routine, let me know in the chat. All right. So to make the most of your first hour, you definitely want to plan ahead. Right? Plan ahead. Decide the night. If you don't already have a routine, let's start thinking about what that might look like. Determine what it is that you're going to focus on during that time that you set. Now, it doesn't have to be an hour, right? Maybe you don't want to get up an hour earlier, or maybe you are the type of person who jumps out of bed just in time for you to get your shower, get dressed, and get out the door. You don't have time to be doing other things, right? So by making a decision the night before or starting this routine and figuring out what you're going to focus on ahead of time is going to help set you up for success, right? You don't need to take a whole hour. And I'll get into this a little later on how to structure your morning routine. But you do need to have a little extra time. Give yourself some cushion, right? Because things can't, Murphy's Law, things that can go wrong will go wrong. So you want to give yourself cushion so that you don't find yourself in that place of rushing, right? So make that decision in advance what you're going to do with your extra time, that additional time. You also want to minimize distractions during that first hour as much as possible. So, again, stay away from that email, stay away from social media until, I'm not saying don't look at it at all, just wait until you have already completed what your most important tasks, right? So, whatever that routine is, wait until after you've completed your morning routine. Another great way to start your day is to have a glass of water as soon as you wake up. One of the things that I do is I drink a ton of water anyway, but I keep a bottle of water next to my bed so that as soon as I wake up in the morning, I have fresh water right there ready for me to have several sips. Also, I might wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just kind of thirsty or a little warm because I am of a certain age where I get a little warm at night, right? And so having that water can help to cool you down and just rehydrate you from the time that you've been asleep. You also want to make sure have a nutritious breakfast. Don't be reaching for the donuts and the muffins and all that, try and eat, fruits and healthy oats and grains and things of that nature, the things that are going to fuel your body, that are going to give you the energy that you need in order for you to have a very productive day. Um, so while I'm a coffee gal too, have water before you go to your coffee. Okay. Also, spend a few minutes in mindfulness or meditation or doing some sort of reflection on the things that you're grateful for. This can also help to set a positive mindset. And if possible, include a little bit of physical activity in your morning routine, because exercise can really help to boost your mood. It can help to increase your energy levels. And we all know it also helps to improve kind of your overall health. So my personal morning routine is structured based off of this book by Hal Elrod called The Miracle Morning. He does or has this concept called life savers. And savers is an acronym for silence, affirmations, visualizations, um, exercise, reading, and scribing, right? So it's these 6 different activities. And, earlier I was saying like you don't have to take an hour. You can take a full hour, but if that's not you, you can do the savers in as little as 6 minutes, right? Because there's 6 different activities. You can do 1 minute. You have 1 minute of silence. For me, that's my devotion time, right? So I don't meditate, but I spend time in devotion. Now, I do more than I have a whole hour for my morning routine, but I spend some time in devotion. So I read my Bible and I pray and just kind of have my own devotion time. Affirmations. It may not take you a whole 10 minutes to do affirmations. Maybe you only need 2 or 3 minutes, depending upon the number of affirmations that you have. Visualization, taking the time to visualize the day ahead, the type of day that you want to have. Or you can visualize kind of the future. Like, what are your overarching goals for the year, and kind of visualize yourself achieving that, like what it looks like when you have already accomplished that. Visualization is very powerful. It's something that I talk about all the time. I don't have time today to go into all the details of why it works, the science behind why it's so powerful, but just know that visualization is a really powerful tool for you. Of course, exercise for me, I go for a walk. So like I said, my morning routine is a lot longer because it takes me about 40 minutes for me to walk my 2 miles. But sometimes if I don't have the 40 minutes to go for a walk, I'll do some simple stretching, or I'll do some simple yoga poses to stretch out my body, get the blood pumping, and get my body moving, kind of warm up my body for the day, right? And then reading, you can read, it can be professional development book, it could be your Bible, it could just be something fun, but spend 5, 10, 15 minutes reading something to spark that brain, get that brain rolling. And then site or scribing, that's just journaling. So just spend a couple minutes just getting off of your mind what is on your mind. So it could be simply just writing out the things that you want to accomplish for the day. It could be writing out how you feel. You can do some stream of conscious writing, just whatever comes to mind, you just write it out. It doesn't really matter, but just taking the time to get onto paper and off your mind the things that are floating around in there is really going to help to set you up for success for your day. And like I said, it just kind of set when I don't follow my routine, my day ends up being kind of chaotic, right? So having that routine will really help you to boost your mood, boost your focus, as well as your overall productivity. Now it's your turn. I want you to go through the process of crafting your own morning routine. You can use the lifesavers if you want, or you can just kind of pick a few, 2 or 3 or 4 of the things that I shared and create a routine for yourself and commit to it, right? Commit to doing it. Start tomorrow, right? Craft your routine today and start tomorrow. I want to know, I want to hear all about it. And if you found this video valuable, then again, please hit that like button. please share it with your network or tag a friend in the comments below so that they too can start the process of mastering their own day by crafting a productive morning routine. Thank you for joining me today. I will be right back here next week, Tuesday, for your 15-minute productivity prompt. Have an amazing rest of your day and stay productive, my friends.